Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing extremely well, and this is your very own mass code at this side. So today's question is count pairs with given sum. What does the question say? The question is straightforward, that you have a given array, this is your array, and this is your target. Target equals to 6. As the question say, count pairs with given sum. You have to tell me the number of pairs which will give the sum which is equals to target, right? So we have a target of 6. What are the pairs I can see? I can see 1 and 5. I can see 7 and minus 1, right? Now I have paired this one with this 5. I can also pair this one with this 5, right? So 1 5, right? Now some of you can say that this is one pair and 5 comma 1, that is reverse of this pair is also a pair, right? But you don't have to consider this, you have to consider only once, right? Order doesn't matter, only the sum matters, right? So this is my number 1, number 2, number 3. So you will return 3 as your answer. I hope the message is clear to you, how to solve and how to, like, not how to solve but what to solve, right? The approach is also very straightforward. Let me write down the brute force. So I hope that you will skip the brute force. Why? Because brute force is simple. What is brute force? Count pairs. Count pairs. So your keyword is pairs. For count, you will say answer equals to 0, right? Now, initialize a loop for I equals to 0 up till n minus 1. Inside it, for j equals to I plus 1 up till n minus 1, right? That is for 1 you will explore all others. For 5 you will explore all others. Now you must have said that for 5 you are not exploring 1. But if you see, for 1 we have already explored 5. That means 1 comma 5 is already a pair. We have already explored this pair. So for 5 I don't need to discuss 1, right? I only need to discuss the front words. That is for j, going from I plus 1 up till n minus 1, calculate the sum. If array of I plus array of j equals to target answer plus plus. After both these loop finishes, you can return your answer, right? So I hope there is no problem here. Time complexity is also straightforward. It is O of n square, and the space complexity is also O of 1, right? Because we are not using any extra space, right? This is a brute force, and let us just jump to the optimized version, right? So what is the optimized version, guys? So this is my array. What can I do? I can just say that for 1 I need, like, for 1 I need 5 and 5. Let me mark it as 5, like subscript of 5 1 and 5 2, right? I want 5 1 and 5 2. For 5 1, right, I only need 1, right? For 7 I need minus 1. For minus 1 I need 7. For 5 2 I need 1, right? These are the pairs, right? Okay. Now when we were doing the brute force, what was actually happening? We were seeing 1 with 5 1 and 1 with 5 2. This was happening. This was done. First case was done. Now for this 5 1, we were not seeing any other case, right? Because we were exploring this one, right? For 7, we were not seeing any other, like, we were not seeing any other case, right? Sorry, we were seeing 7. For 7 we were discussing minus 1, right? Okay, for minus 1 we were not discussing any case because 7 was on the left of it. For 5 2 we were not discussing anything. So 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, right? Now what will I do? I will just say that create a map. This is your map. It is currently empty, right? Create answer equals to 0, right? Now let me mark it as empty. So for I equals to 0 up till n minus 1, right? We discovered the value, like my I is here, we discovered the value 1. We want a target 6. That is, we will say required equals to target minus ith element, which is equals to 6 minus 1 equals to 5. We will check the map. That map does not contain any element. Map does not contain any element. Like 5 is not there in the map. So we will say answer plus equals to MP of required. Because required is not there, because 5 is not there, it will take 0. And after this, MP of ith element, that is array of I plus plus, that is insert this element into the map. That is, in the above case, in the brute force, we were discussing 1 for these cases, but now we will discuss 1 for the left or right of left elements, right? For this one we were discussing these elements, that is the right elements. But now for this one we will discuss only the left element, which is currently empty. But for this 5, on the left of it is 1. For this 7, on the left of it is 1 and 5. For this minus 1, on the left of it is 1 5 7. And for this 5, on the left of it is 1 5 7 minus 1. right? Okay, so after this, what will happen? 1 will get a frequency of 1. I will come here. For 5, what is the required? 6 minus 5, which is equals to 1. 1 is already there. So answer plus plus. That is answer was 0. It will change to 1, right? Now, we come to 7. We see there is no minus 1 because 6 minus 7 is equals to minus 1. No minus 1. Also we insert. That is 5, 1 and 7 also 1. We come here. We require 6 minus minus 1. 6 minus minus 1, which is equals to 7, right? 7 is here, so answer incremented, right? We came here 5. We want 6 minus 5 equal to 1. 1 is also there, so 3. Also minus 1 and 5 will change to 2, and minus 1 will change to 1, right? So I hope this is very clear also. So O of n is the time complexity, O of n is the space complexity. Time, space. So I don't need to explain it. I don't want to go into the depth of it because the question is not demanding that. I don't want to waste your time as well as my time as well, right? So let us just write the code and end the video. I hope that you have got the hang of the problem. Here we are. What we will do? We will say unordered map of int to int mp. Now what will you do? You will just say for int I going from 0 I less than array dot size. That is, you are traversing the array I plus plus. What is the required value? It is equals to target minus arri. Yes. Also you have to increment your answer. So int answer equals to 0. Right here, answer plus equals to mp of rec, and an answer or mp of arri plus plus. Return answer. Right. Let us try to compile and run it. It is working fine for the sample test case. Let us see for the submission as well. Getting submitted. Running fine for the test cases and getting solved. So thank you for watching. Hope you liked it, and please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.